Hey, it's Chicken Linguini, and today I'm going to tell you 5 things that I stopped doing that helped me switch from a diet culture mentality to one of healthy living and a healthy lifestyle. I've been on and off diets my entire life. I was always a little chunky, and when I was younger, I was in gymnastics, and in order to do better, I needed to lose some weight. So that led into me dieting to lose weight for gymnastics, and then once I quit gymnastics, I gained weight, so then I lost weight. Then I got a high school boyfriend and I gained weight. Then we broke up and I lost weight. Then I go into college and gained freshman 15. And that just continued the same up and down, gain, lose, all the way until 2020. A lot of things happened in 2020, but one of the major things for me was my debilitating anxiety and stomach pains from my IBS. And they were just feeding off each other, going hand in hand. My anxiety would make my stomach pains make it way worse. My flare-ups would hurt more. I would just, everything I eat didn't sit well. And then having that pain and that annoying, just not being able to eat led into more anxiety, and it was just a vicious circle. And that led me into a lot of self-discovery, a lot of learning and educating, which just helped me switch. Everything happens for a reason, and it happened for the better, and it helped me just switch my mentality. And today I live a very different lifestyle than I did when I was younger, and it's a much healthier lifestyle. And here are the 5 major things that I stopped doing that helped me get there. So the first one, the biggest one, is I stopped weighing myself every day. When I was younger, I had a scale in my house, and we would just weigh ourselves every single day. And that led all the way into college, all the way up until 2020. I was weighing myself every single day, and it's just unhealthy. Your weight fluctuates so much, and it would make me, I'm speaking from personal experience, it would just make me either make my day or ruin my day. From the very beginning, I would wake up in the morning, before I brushed my teeth, before I did anything, I would go to the bathroom, and I would weigh myself. And if I lost a couple of ounces or a pound, I was in a great mood, and I was off to a great day. If I gained a couple ounces or a pound, that's it. My day was ruined. I felt bad. I didn't know why I was gaining the weight. I was working so hard, and then I would just result in working out harder or eating less, and it was just unhealthy, an unhealthy mentality and an unhealthy way to go about it. There's no way that makes any sense. I can't weigh myself daily. Your weight fluctuates. You drink a little bit more water, you have a little bit of a heavier dinner, it changes. So instead of weighing myself daily, I went from weighing myself, like I said, daily religiously to I kind of went cold turkey, and I just stopped weighing myself. I was like, this is too much, it's unhealthy, and I just stopped weighing myself. And now I weigh myself, I would say once a month, just to check how I'm doing, if I remember. But if you can't go cold turkey, or if that sounds too drastic, you can weigh yourself once a week. That's pretty healthy. Weigh yourself once a week on the same day, or once every 2 weeks, or even once a month like I do. Just stay away from weighing yourself daily, because it just leads into that unhealthy mentality and into that diet culture and into the I need to now starve myself a little bit more, or eat a little bit less, eat a little bit more vegetables because I gained weight, or I can treat myself today because I lost weight. And it shouldn't be like that. We should just be respecting our bodies and eating the way we want to be eating in a healthy way, which leads me to my second point. So I stopped counting calories, and I started really focusing on grams of protein and of fiber. So for protein, I try to aim for 100 grams a day, and that is then 33 grams in each meal. I eat 3 meals, and this has also really helped me stop snacking. So snacking is really not the best, because it never gives your body the chance to properly digest what you ate and to go through the entire process. When you snack, you're just constantly spiking your blood sugar and making your body work and digest that. So eating 3 solid meals with 33 grams of protein in each meal makes it much easier for me to last until the next meal. When I was eating less protein and focusing more on calories and limiting what I was able to eat, I was hungry all the time, and I felt hungry, and that led me to, mood swings and cravings and just being binging, because I was restricting on the calories and so focused on that rather than focusing on getting so much protein. When you focus on switching from calorie mentality to upping your protein intake, you'll see that you won't be eating as many calories. It just is a result of it because you're so full from the protein. Clearly, chicken, ground beef, steak, all of that has calories, but when you eat 33 grams of protein from it, the rest of your calories in your plate is going to be vegetables, and that's very low in calories. So it ends up balancing out, but you feel full, you're satisfied, and you won't, go through the day with swings and cravings and trying to resist from food because you're trying to limit your calories. Instead, you're eating a bunch of food. You're eating, 6 ounces of chicken with a huge salad with some Brussels sprouts and a little bit of rice. Eat lots and lots of animal protein and you won't feel so hungry and you won't need to count your calories. Another thing I focus on is eating a good amount of fiber. So my goal is to eat 25 grams a day, but that's really difficult. It is a lot of vegetables, and I don't eat a lot of beans because beans hurt my stomach, although beans are great for you and I want to work my way into being able to eat beans daily. I'm not there yet. So because I'm not there yet and I'm just eating the vegetables, it is difficult to hit the 25 grams a day. But it is my goal, and I just try to, incorporate as much vegetables as I can into every single meal that I can. The third thing I stopped doing was working out very hard every weekday. It was my goal to work out Monday through Friday, and I needed to work out hard. I needed to circuit train. I did, CrossFit. I did Legacy Fit. A bunch of very rigorous classes. I did UCF boxing with my sister's boyfriend at the time, and I'm so competitive that I was competing against him, and he's a full-grown man, and I developed tendonitis on my shoulder because I was going so hard. So I stopped doing that, and I really just focused on doing exercise that made me feel good, but also wasn't so stressful for my body and for my hormones, and especially when I have my period. So I now go on walks. I do still lift weights and work out, but it's not as intense and it's not, so demanding. It is at my own pace. I also, go on bike rides. I will go to the sauna. I love the sauna and do abs, but it is at my pace and it is when I want to, and I respect my body. If I feel that I'm too tired or my energy levels are too low, then I won't work out that day, or I'll just go on a walk. If I feel like I have the energy, then I will lift weights, I will go to the sauna, I will do abs, I will do it all. But just depending on how I am that day, instead of just needing to go 5 days a week because I need to work out, because I need to lose weight. And that's just not the way I go about it anymore. It's more just I want to work out and I want to move my body because I know that that is good for me and it's beneficial. So I'm gonna go about it in a way that just feels right for me. The fourth thing I stopped doing was I stopped drinking a gallon of water a day. I still drink water, and it's a good amount of water, but now I drink water when I want to drink water, when I'm thirsty. And on the days that I work out outside, it tends to be more water than on the days where I'm just hanging out or having a resting day. And on the days where I feel like I need extra hydration and I just am feeling a little extra dehydrated, I'll add a sprinkle of mineral salt into the water. Because ironically enough, when you add salt into the water, your body digests the water and actually absorbs the water way more than if it didn't. So add salt to your water and you'll get better hydration, and drink the amount of water that you want to drink. So I would find myself at the end of the day being like, oh my gosh, I still need 5 cups of water, and I would pound them down, and then I would get bloated and my stomach would hurt. And other days I was just peeing all day long and all night long, and it was just that I was just forcing all this water in for no reason. My body didn't need all that water. So now I still drink water, and it's still a good amount of water, but it's not a forceful amount of water, and it's the water that my body needs in that day because every day is different. And the fifth thing I stopped doing was I stopped staying up super late and I started going to sleep at a reasonable hour. I now try to be in bed at 10 p.m. the latest, so that even if it takes me an hour to go to sleep, I'll be asleep by 11, and I normally wake up at 7. So that's around 8 hours a night, give or take. Obviously, you know, there's some nights where I do go to sleep a little bit later, or there are nights where I go to sleep earlier. So I really, I'm focusing on my sleep. My sleep is still not 100%. I still wake up a couple times in the night, and it's just not super restful sleep that I want. But sleep is so important for our overall health, for so many things, for our hormones, for our gut, for just our mood. So getting restful sleep is super important. So at least going to sleep earlier has helped me have a longer time span of sleeping, whether I'm waking up or not in the middle of the night. You know, that will come with more work on sleeping, but at least now I'm having a longer time of sleeping, of my sleeping frame. So try to get a good amount of sleeping time. If you're a good sleeper, that is awesome. If you're not a good sleeper, try to work on it, because it is so important. Sleep is also the only time that our brain gets to like really shut down and drain its toxins. So if we're not sleeping well, we're not draining our toxins in our brain, and that's obviously not good. So we need our sleep for our overall health. I hope you found this video helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have new videos every weekday like this one, tips and tricks, healthy recipes, food hauls, and more.